the
Yo,
Shrewd Zone
Oh man, good
podcast
morning. Good
every Sunday
morning.
good
morning
morning, man.
at
Good
10
morning. Good
a.m.
morning.
on
What's poppin'?
Facebook.
Oh shit, man. Just get everything shaking, man. Got up to a slow start, but I started, so that's the important thing.
True that. True that. True that. True that.
Yeah,
True that.
yeah.
Man, I told you. I told you what my recommitment was. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh yeah.
7:30, 7:30, man. I gotta be. I gotta be up, moving around. You
You
know,
gotta
but
be
it's
up.
gotta be productive. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be that.
Okay, okay. You wanna share some of the things you've been working on? Matter of fact, the important thing, how's the progress with the restaurant coming?
Well, I mean, it's going good. Actually, it's going good, man. You know, I'm never going through this process again, fam, from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Never, because I forgot how tedious, you know what I'm saying, this shit could be, man. Like it's little bitty shit that that's frustrating. So tomorrow I'm going down to the restaurant just to kind of start my checklist. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's my main focus over the next 3 days. I got tomorrow off. I work Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday, I'm going through my checklist. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure everything is good. The inspector said, as soon as I got the checklist together, um, and that means like, hood inspected, ready to go, menu ready to roll, uh, uh, vomit and shit cleanup procedure that I got to write out, which is, I know the shit, so we're good. But after I do that, as soon as I call her, she can come out in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and do the inspection and open me up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on working on the menu. I talked to you a little bit about that,
Yeah.
how I was trying to get some more feedback from some motherfuckers who I thought that I could touch base with, fam. It's some motherfuckers out here, man, that could be close to you who just they don't, they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's frustrating. It is frustrating though. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Well, everybody is not going to understand your path, but you. A lot of people can't see it. A lot of people's not good at seeing things happening if it's just in their mind. They
True.
can only believe it once they see it and it's
That's
doing good.
true. That's
That's
true.
that's kind of sad because you know God put a lot of things and ideas in everybody's head. Everybody is equally talented, but only a few will pursue that and work towards getting what's in your mind out and make it a reality.
True. True.
And
I
also, when you're
couldn't say
doing
it better.
something, everybody really don't want you to do it because they're gonna feel bad of the fact that how much they've underachieved.
You know what truly trips me out, and I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said, is how they deflect their fears, you know what I'm saying, onto you.
Yeah,
Um, oh, you're not gonna be able to do nothing in that area. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna make no money in that area. Uh, you know, fuck that. Come down here with me because I need you. See, it would be a different. I'm gonna tell you something. If the narrative was, hey, come down here where I'm at and let me help you. See,
right,
that's different than come down here. I need you. Oh, so you want me to come down there and work for you,
right.
basically?
So F
What do we
everything that I'm trying to do and
Fuck
that
that.
I'm
Right.
looking forward to doing. You know what I'm on.
Yep.
No, forget all that because I
Nope.
need somebody to save me,
Right.
from all my mistakes that I've done or my regrets. Yeah,
Man.
that's a recipe of how can I put this? Uh, that's the recipe of disaster for yourself.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be down there miserable, but they might end up being happy.
Because I'm down there just sitting in the misery with them.
No, it don't go that way. It's those things have been done in the past, but now it's time for you to be selfish to move forward towards your goals and make it happen. Because if you don't make it happen, and if you is not doing everything, what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, how can you be good for somebody else if you're not good for yourself?
Can't be. It's virtually impossible. I would
Right.
think that if a person lived their life that way, um, helping manifest other motherfuckers' dreams and wants and needs and being their hand and foot, I actually think that that person sooner or later would probably kill themselves. Seriously, it would probably be such an empty fucking hole. And I'm gonna tell you why, because because we're human. That
Right.
one time that you say, "Hey, look, um, you ever seen uh the Ballad of Ricky Bobby?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember when his boy was like, "Hey, I was just thinking, just one time, I could win, just one time. How about I
Right.
win once?" He was like, "Nope, throw that shit out your head, throw that shit,
Yeah.
throw that, take that and throw that shit away." Ricky Bobby was like, "Nah, motherfucker, it's all about me." That motherfucker, I would hate for a motherfucker to be in a situation like that where they say, "Hey, look, this one time, I really, really fucking need your help. I came down here, or I bent my shit, put my shit on hold to fuck with you. I need your help this time." And the motherfucker say, "No, I can't do it. I can't help you. I can't be there for you. Yeah, you've been here for me, but I can't be there for you." Not even giving a reason, but just I can't. Dog, do you know what that would probably do to a motherfucker's
Yeah.
psyche? Like,
Yeah.
like you really serious? Like I sacrificed everything for your ass, and the one time I asked you for some fucking help, and now you telling me that you just flat out, there's no reason. Nah, I just can't do that. Oh,
Yeah.
do you know what that would do to a motherfucker, man? I'm gonna snap the fuck out. No, so I I have this saying in one of my rhymes and shit where I say I try to practice needing nothing. I try to
Right.
practice needing nothing. Uh, Entrepreneur Rule 101. Try to be as self-sufficient as you can. Practice needing nothing. For real. Do it all on your own if you can. If
Yeah.
you can, for real, you'll come out a lot better. And you'll feel a lot better too.
Yeah. Well, also, and through experience, people will step up to look out for you when you've been good to them, that they've seen what you've done so far, and was like, and then they will come to you. If people want to help you, they'll come to you. You really don't have to ask.
True. People will reach out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come to you. That's when it's more sincere. But when you, a matter of fact, I was talking about this with my cousin last night about a little bit about the industry. Last night we went to Reynolds. Shout out to Carmelita, my cousin, my little cousin. We're gonna rock out even more. That was a hilarious, fun night.
TK Kirk, you saw Kirkland, right?
TK Kirkland, T to the motherfucking K. Yeah,
Okay.
he
Okay.
was better than I expected. I was always a fan of him, but this was the first time I've ever saw him live.
Right.
We shook hands, dapped it up and stuff like that. And he was like, "You want to take a picture?" I was like, "No, I'm good, man. But man, I fuck with you. I'm looking forward to seeing more of your shows." He kind of looked like, "You don't want no picture?" And well, I'll get to that, but I'm gonna finish the thought that I have. I'll get to jumping from thing to thing, whatever my mind is. But the thing of it is, we was talking about industry stuff, and part of that was about the picture thing. And she said, like, "Well, why you didn't take the picture?" Stuff like that. I said, well, it goes into when you do something, or the type of person that I am, or you pursuing something, that you don't want to approach someone as a fan if you get into some type of entertainment like them. Meaning, not that you arrogantly feel you better, but it's about respect. See, when you stand on your own, and the next time they see you and you pretty much doing your thing or whatever, they look at you different, through different eyes.
Right.
Ever since I've been involved with some type of entertainment, I've been invited to places. People ask to meet me. It's the difference from someone asking to meet you, then you're like, oh shit, hopefully I can get backstage, or hopefully I can get through all these people and things like that. That's irritating, and it's you're gonna be treated like everybody else. You know, I mean, I know that might sound messed up to some people, whatever, but in positions
you're on point.
that we both in, people look at you different when they know, oh, he's one of us, instead of like he's of them.
Yep.
So, and I was giving my cousin scenarios about record deals and pursuing producers and things like that. If you're not coming with money in hand, or if you don't have a situation going on already and they can build upon that and get paid from it, you're in a way begging. And you know how it is when people feel like you need them for something?
Yep.
Then you at their mercy. Now they're going to be like, okay, because what if you like, oh, man, thanks for hooking me up or whatever like that. Oh, whoa, wait, cat daddy.
Hey.
There's some, now I need something from you. You might not want to do it. You might not feel comfortable to do it, but they're going to expect you to do it because they put you in a position where you feel that if it wasn't for their help, you wouldn't have got there.
Right.
It could be anything across the board.
I don't know if you heard the conversation last night when I was at work, when I was talking to the head steward, and he was like, the young kid was trying to hold him hostage. Like, I'll find another job. I quit. I was like, he was like, man, the motherfucker ain't holding me hostage. You get the fuck on. You get the fuck on. And it was refreshing to hear people talk to hear someone talk like that. Like, motherfucker, I don't need you. I want you here.
Right.
But I don't fucking need you here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think in business, I've had to draw that line with employees that I might value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some bosses go to the extreme, Shrewd, and they'll never give a motherfucker praise. Never. Because they don't want to, you know. But I think you could do that in a subtle way that doesn't seem like dick riding, if I could put it like that. You know what I mean? Like, this kid was 19 years old, and he's 19. And the steward understood that. He was like, I know he want a life and he want to go out and do this and do that, and you know, that's cool. Put the time in. I mean, like, put the request in. If you want a weekend off, put a fucking request in. I got you.
Yeah.
But instead of doing it that way, he basically was trying to force his way to saying, force his reality of being, he has every weekend off. Sorry, you're not going to hold my man hostage. He like, dude, fuck you. Get the fuck on up out of here then. Like, go find a job where you don't have to work weekends. See, he don't want to do that. The kid don't want to do that. He want this job to accommodate that need. No, this ain't what it is. This ain't what it is. Like, remember I told you, when I open back up, all of my staff will work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
All of my staff, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you cannot comply, it's fine. This ain't the job for you. But this is what I need. So me being at this job, this casino, I have to work every weekend. I got to go to work today. I got to work but Bobby has to work every fucking weekend. The rest of they have to work every fucking weekend.
Yeah.
If we want a weekend off, guess what we have to do, Shrewd? Put in that PTO. Okay, I get it. If I'm willing to work a job like that, how come I can't open up a business and set the same fucking standard?
Right.
Because guess what? It makes Bobby's job a lot easier. It makes everybody's job easier because during prime time, we're all here. So young people out there, if y'all, when y'all check down on this, understand. Find a job that's suitable for your needs.
Right.
Don't go in trying to rearrange shit. Don't do that.
Right.
If they are telling you you got to work every fucking weekend, guess what?
You got to work every fucking weekend.
Don't write a check that your ass can't cash.
Right, because see, a lot of situations, you know, a lot of the jobs that's really paying some good money, especially in entertainment and in the restaurant business, the bulk of the money comes on the weekend. Am I right? Thursday, Friday, and like maybe early Sunday or after church on Sunday.
Yeah, see?
Towards the evening, it starts to die down and stuff like that. So you pretty much is not there all day. But
see?
Friday and Saturday, that's money time. Those 2 days, take care of your wages, take care of your rent, utilities, all that. During the week is cool. It's all right.
Right.
Friday and Saturday.
I need your ass here.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, I need your ass here. Plain and simple.
That's money time.
I am going to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on that.
Yeah.
You know, that you got to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You have to fucking be here because that's when we make our money. There is no, you know.
And so do you think, and Ben, I'm talking about sports, like talking to somebody young, to tell them the importance in your field, in the restaurant business, the importance of letting them know why it's important that they got to be here on the weekend. Say, like, this is how I'm able to pay the wages that I can pay you,
right,
and possibly give you a raise for doing a good job.
Incentive, like you just said, incentive.
Oh, that's what it is. Incentive.
It's
okay.
You know, if I like my deal is this: you ain't here for 30 days at a certain wage, but you here every day on time, doing what you're supposed to do, developing. Guess what? I don't, and because if you invest into my business, and I invest into you, this business should grow. I start you at a certain wage, make a deal, shake hands on it, write it out, whatever. You here for 30 days straight, killing it every weekend, not missing a day, developing. I don't have a problem with saying, here's some extra money for you hourly. Or guess what? Over the last 3 weekends, I set aside, you know, a couple of bucks. So every month, you got a little bonus check coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather do that. So now it's all effort, because if I give you a raise, I can't take it back.
Right.
So you can start fucking off. But I can't take the money.
So that's why businesses, instead of give you a raise or giving you more money, they give you incentives.
They give you bonuses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why they give you bonuses. And being in a corporate structure, I realized that, you know, like okay, you motherfuckers won't give me a raise, but because I'm here every fucking day on time, that PTO rises. 2, because I'm here every day doing what I'm supposed to be doing, every 3 months, I know I got a free bonus, I got a bonus check coming. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Now it's based on my hours, my pay. You dig what I'm saying? I'm here. So I'll give you a little extra cash.
Yeah. Hey, shout out, big bro, for giving me a thumbs up, man. I appreciate you.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So,
what's up, man?
But yeah, that's what's up. So, what do we really want to? Well, not that. Yeah, what do we want to talk about though? Is there a particular subject or something going on that you want to talk about? Kick the bobos on.
I know we had discussed some things. You know what I'm saying? We did discuss some things that wanted to chop it up about. But I do want to talk about Real quick, not necessarily a subject, but I just want to talk a little bit about the NBA All-Star Weekend. A little bit on what I've seen.
Okay.
Now I've said this, Shrewd, and motherfuckers call me a conspiracist. You know what I'm saying? A conspiracy theorist. But I'm gonna tell you, man. Look, I've been telling motherfuckers they are trying to cross-genderify the NBA. They're really trying to do it. They're really trying to do it.
What do you mean by that?
They're going to they want women to play alongside men. They want women to play alongside men. I'm gonna tell you this. It actually started with motherfuckers being able to pick their pronouns. It started there. And I'm gonna tell you, now here it is. And you correct me if I'm wrong, people. So now that I can identify, if I'm a woman and I can identify as a man, if I can identify as a man, now I can, you know, men can play sports with women because they identify as a woman. You know what I'm saying? They could do that. So guess what? The NBA, they've brought the 3-point line in a little closer. They don't call physical play anymore. People just got free will to move around the court as they choose because they softened the game up. They've softened it up. Now, so now, first step, and it happened last night, to show that women can compete with men, let's have a 3-point shooting contest with Steph Curry and this chick from the WNBA. Just to show that women can compete with men in a competitive sport on the same floor. Okay. So this chick, don't get me wrong, you know, she got a shot.
She water.
She cold. In professional, in the history of any 3-point shooting contest, she holds the record. Male or female, she holds the record. Because in the WNBA, they had a 3-point shooting competition. This chick, out of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah, out of 25 balls that she shot, she missed once.
Okay.
Steph Curry had the record. She broke that. So last night they said, okay, let's further push this agenda. Y'all gonna compete in a 3-point shooting contest. And yeah. So this chick, on any given night, she shot with a woman's ball. You know what I'm saying? They shot from the 3-point line, but they shot with a woman's ball. I mean, she did. She shot with a woman's ball, which is relatively smaller. She hit 25. She had 25 points. She had 25 points, but that's like 1, 2, 30. That's like 27 balls, and some of these balls are worth, you know, 3 points. Some of them are worth 2 points.
Right.
Steph Curry gets up there and he shoots. He beats her by 4 points, easy, like easy, and you could tell he wasn't trying to break
with a man ball.
With a man ball. Right.
Balls. Did I say man ball? Oh,
yeah, with a man. We did say man ball. Wow. We did say man ball.
Yeah.
All right,
balls, balls. Yeah.
We'll erase that. All right, okay. So he get up there, and you could tell he bullshitting around, and blew her. He beat her by 9, easy, and still had like 4 seconds left. Like he took it easy. It took her to go down to the wire. So Steph hit his last couple of baskets and won it. And I'm just saying to myself, like, thank God Steph Curry wasn't a part of the plan. Because if you was a puppet and a plant, you would have lost that on purpose just to push the agenda.
Right.
Just to push the fucking. Because if he'd have lost, that whole narrative would have been women can play with men. Women are better shooters. How come we can't play with? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm telling you, the agenda is steady getting pushed. Dunk contest. White boy won it again. White boy won. A 6'3" white boy won it again. It's 2 years in a row. And I mean, don't get me wrong, his dunks are dope. But he, you know, yeah, he jumped over Shaq's head. He dunked over Shaq's head. I ain't gonna
6'3".
front.
Damn.
Yeah, 6'3", he jumped over 7'1" motherfucker. Yeah, dunked over his head, grabbed the ball. Shaq had the ball like this. He jumped, caught the rock, did a 360, boom. Don't get me wrong. The boy is vicious. Okay?
Okay.
The boy is vicious. He won the dunk contest. He played for the Orlando Magic. McClug. That's the last name, McClug. Okay. He don't even play. But he got hops. I mean, because he ain't got no skills. I mean, he's young. He's young. Developing his shot. You know, don't know if he physically can handle the but he got hops. Mad hops. Mad hops. So he did it. Today is the actual NBA All-Star game. I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna record it and watch it when I get home because they went back to the East and West. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they used to, like, you could choose, like how we used to do it back in the day. You know, you choose your five.
Right.
You know, they let the two captains choose their team. LeBron started that. LeBron started that shit.
Right.
So they back to the East West. They back to the East and West, which is what everybody wants to see. So it should be entertaining. It should be a blast. My money for all those betting people out there. Okay, now my last 5 bets, 4 out of 5. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm a cheap better, but I do pretty good, Shrewd. My money is on the East Coast this year. My money is on the East this year.
Why is
My
that?
money is
They
on
have
the
a
East.
better team?
I think the East.
I mean, better players?
I ain't gonna say that, but I think the West is gonna take the East lightly this year. I think they're gonna take them lightly. LeBron, Jokic, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander from Oklahoma City, Steph Curry. I mean, they cool. They gonna ball out, but my money is just on because I think Giannis, the Greek freak, I think he gonna put in some work, man. I think Giannis is gonna put in some work. They got a solid squad, man. Shooters, rebounders. Betting people bet on the East this year. Bet on the East. I get an East. I get an East 7 points. I give them 7 points. I'll say actually I'm gonna go smaller than that. I'm gonna say 5 points. I'm gonna get an East 5 points. So take that 5-point spread. Put your money down on the East to win. I think total overall score is going to be close to 280 combined, 280 points. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I think that's what Vegas has it at, like 285. So yeah, it's going to be a high scoring game. Very high scoring.
You know, I haven't sat down and looked at a sporting event, football, basketball, whatever, in over, I'm being totally honest, about 3 or 4 years. It's just that it's not the same no more. Getting back to you when you was talking about the young lady competing with the 3-point. That's a dead argument because she wasn't using a man ball. So you can't say she could compete
exactly
with a man if she got to use a woman ball.
Right.
If you want to make this happen, they got to go by how men play. Like physical. Come on, man. What female in the WNBA can handle a man bagging her down? Just
that bitch Brittany Griner.
Really?
That dude, and you hear me say, bro, that nigga, hey, remember when Deion Cole was talking about these bitches in Atlanta ran a train on him? And one of them bitches was a hooper, how she walked in with Brittany Griner is the broad that got caught with the bud trying to come from Russia.
Really?
And just I mean, like 45 days before that, she was at this big ass nationwide rally dissing Trump. Trump went over and got the broad. He still went over there and got the broad.
Right.
After 45 days, you slandering me. You know, because Brittany Griner's a big name in the WNBA. This bitch got to be about 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
I mean, dog, two-hand dunking like Shaq.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, dog. Bruh, that nigga's a trip.
Women, though.
Yeah. But it's like, dude, I'm telling you, Shrewd, I could normally find something sexy about any woman. Big, right. Small, yeah. Fat, whatever, tall. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Actually, it's the reverse effect. When I look at her, I hate women.
Why is that?
This bitch make me hate women.
Why?
I'll leave it up to you to take a picture at this bitch. Like, I mean, dog, this bitch dunks like Shaq. Legs cocked all open. Like, god damn, there's nothing sexually appealing about this, bro. Nothing. Absolutely.
Well,
nothing.
So in today's game, a woman like that can't compete. But she could not compete back in the day, though.
I hate the fact that we have to call her she. I'm struggling with that.
You was born with a vagina. You a damn she. I don't care.
I don't know, Shrewd. With her, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'd be willing. Listen, don't you know how? Hey, if this ever happened, I'm putting my money up. Don't you know how they say, what would you rather have, 300,000 or dinner with Jay-Z? You know what I'm saying? Dog, if it ever came up, dinner with Jay-Z or take a peek at Brittany Griner's pussy. Dog, I am taking that little peek at that pussy. Hey, cause I'm so worried that, hey, this how that motherfucking pussy gonna look back at me. Watch this. I'm on that motherfucker gonna say, what'd you say? Hey, what did you expect? No. Oh my God! No, hey, that motherfucker gonna come out like this, Shrewd. Good evening.
Damn.
Dog, I want to see that motherfucker. I want to see that motherfucker look back at me. So, for real.
Do you think they're going to be able to do it? To combine both the
as long as
WNBA and NBA together and just make it one league?
As long as
really nobody too much watch the WNBA, to be honest.
They're struggling. They're struggling, dog. They talk this whole equality shit, and we want the same pay. Y'all got to bring in the same fucking numbers.
Yeah.
I can go listen, for the price of a nosebleed NBA seat, I can get 5 mid-level decent seats for a WNBA game. Nosebleed. For that price, I can get 5 mid-level tickets for a WNBA game. So not saying that they're not playing hard.
So do you think some of the WNBA women that says they want to get paid equal pay are delusional in wanting that?
Yeah, very. But see, here's the kicker. They have a savior on the way. The WNBA has a savior on the way, Shrewd. I'm dead ass serious. Shrewd, I encourage you as a budding journalist. That's where you're heading. As a upstart journalist, you're on the cusp of that field. We both are. Get familiar with Caitlin Clark. Okay? Caitlin Clark, shout out to the University of Iowa, men and women. Caitlin Clark just broke the record for all-time points in the history of women's basketball. She needed 8 points. This bitch came down in the first 2 minutes, broke the record, like shooting threes. This bitch shoots from the logo. Now,
that was
if there was
that
one more,
I'm going to cut your wisdom. That record was held by Reggie Miller's sister, right?
Oh, no, not Cheryl Miller. No, this is some other chick from the University of Washington. I forgot her name. Now, I'm going to tell you how irrelevant and how fucking blasé that record was. 60-70% of motherfuckers online said they never even knew who held the record until Caitlyn was about to break it.
Damn.
Women's sports, they're on the uprise, but they've been broke. It's been broken for years. How is it that because this bitch is about to, I'm gonna call her a bitch, it's Caitlyn Clark. This broad is about to.
Like that's better. Like that's better. This broad.
Frank Sinatra got away with.
I'm sorry. I should have said that.
Caitlyn Clark was about to break this record, and that's when everybody started talking about it, and people realized who actually held the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, so her NIL went up. You know what I'm saying? That broad's NIL, but she, you know, so Caitlyn Clark is. I'm serious, Shrewd. If there was any motherfucker like that, if Steph Curry would fear, it would be Caitlyn Clark. This broad takes one step past half court and lets it fly.
But don't she need a total game? She need to know how to take people off the dribble.
True. She shoot off the dribble. She know how to run around like Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
oh shit,
dropping dimes. Hey, be dropping dimes like magic. Yeah, Caitlyn Clark is the savior for women's basketball and women's sports in general. Two, because she's down to earth. She's actually came into the casino a few times.
Okay.
And it was my job to make sure that nobody fucked with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She came in with young McCaffrey. His father, Ed McCaffrey, played for the Denver Broncos. His brother, Christian McCaffrey, just played in the Super Bowl and won Offensive Player of the Year. Christian McCaffrey, number 23, San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, so she come from a long line of athletes.
Her boy, she's dating young McCaffrey. He plays for the University of Iowa men's. So Caitlyn is like Stephen A. Smith came to fucking Iowa. Yeah. Stephen A. Smith. That's how he said. On national TV, I've never been to Iowa. I've never had a reason to. He said, I'm not gonna lie, never had a reason to. He said, but Caitlyn Clark is more than enough reason to. Man, dog, when she get into the WNBA, she's doing what's that what's your man's State Farm commercials and shit with Jimmy Butler and NBA players and dog. Her NIL is worth $9 million. She's worth $9 million right now.
Damn.
Right now. So when she come to the league, she's their savior. Cause every dog, look, any arena that she goes to, she sells out.
Excuse me.
Any arena that she goes to, she sells out. Like, right. The tickets, the floor tickets to see her break this record, no lie, we're starting at $10,000. The floor seats.
Damn.
The floor. That's true. That's more than WNBA floor seats. That's more than come on, man. Only reason why she didn't win the championship.
What year is she in college?
She's a senior. She's a senior.
Oh.
But she has the option to come back one more year. Right. But the crazy thing is this, Shrewd, is that don't none of that shit matter to her, man. I've seen, because she's done shit. I've seen kids just walk up to her and she just sign an autograph, like take a picture, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? And then she'll say something like this. Is everybody good? Everybody straight? She's like, because I just want to get back to some personal time.
Right.
She is so fucking cool. Like, I want to hate on the bitch. I mean, the broad. I mean, I just want to hate on her. But I can't. I can't. And it's not that I don't respect her by calling her a bitch. That's my pet name. Anyway.
Why you get all sus at the end and everything?
It is though. It is, man.
Hey,
But no,
well,
enough of that, man. But
yeah.
Caitlin Clark, get familiar with her, man. I'm telling you, Shrewd, because I'm gonna be talking about her quite often because
Text me her name and
yeah,
everything. I'm gonna make it today. I'm gonna look at everything that she on and of course a lot of the clips is probably on YouTube about the All
right,
Star stuff or whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah,
looking at it on TV, I don't see myself doing that.
right.
It got to be.
I do
See,
want.
when they got real soft, like I don't even look at football because they softened that up.
In a major way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I understand safety and everything, but football is a barbaric sport.
They only protect the fucking quarterback. They only protect, like, you can't touch him, like you can't sneeze on him and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still like the NFL for big plays. You know what I'm saying? For big plays. Oh, okay, Shrewd, you have a huge Chicago audience, right? You have
Yeah.
a huge Chicago fan base. I'm gonna say this, and I want feedback from people. I want feedback from people, like, seriously, because when I talk about this with patrons down at the casino, when I know that they're from Chicago, and I bring this fact up, they all agree. They all agree. So I want to pose this to your fan base, your platform. Lovie Smith, you know who that is?
Yeah.
True. He was the black coach that took them to the Super Bowl.
Right.
They took that. They had Devin Hester.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all they had.
Yeah.
Devin Hester. He took this team to the Super Bowl. The following year, they fired him when he was 10 wins and 6 losses.
Yeah.
That was his record. 10-6. Still winning. And they had injuries that year. And they fired him. And ever since then, the Bears haven't been shit. The Bears have. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Until they apologize to Lovie Smith for the way that they did him, and I'm speaking as a Bears fan.
Right.
Until they apologize to this man, because all this man said was, this is what he wanted, apparently, supposedly. I just want to be involved in the decision making when it comes to players.
Not going to happen.
I don't want to just shut up and dribble. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James, shut up and dribble. I don't want to do that. I mean, do I have to be that? I mean, I want to be involved in what we need and who we should pursue to make this team better. No, fuck you. Oh, really? Why? Because I'm black? No, motherfucker, because you're fired. Guess what? Since you want more than what we've given you, we fed you crumbs, nigga. Be happy with that.
That's all you were. Who you think you are?
Right. Hey, one of the lowest paid coaches in the NFL at that time. He just asked for. I took us to the Super Bowl. I took this team to the Super Bowl, and we went 10-6, and we still had injuries. Players wanted to play for him. Players liked him. Guess what, nigga? Nah. How dare you? How dare you want more? We're gonna be fine. No, you're still gonna have a team, but the Bears haven't been shit for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
They haven't been shit. And until they apologize to this man and lift that curse, because the city of Chicago loved him. They loved Lovie Smith. And they fucked him over, Shrewd. So until the Bears do that, I think they're going to continue to have shit success. And I'm going to put that out there. Any Bears fans out there, if y'all agree, please, down the road, just hit us up. Y'all ain't got to do it today, but just touch down on it if you're a Bears fan.
So what was the last coach that got, that was able to make decisions or that was in it? Was there any coach in the in the Bears organization?
Not in the Bears. I mean, Mike Ditka.
Okay.
They tried it with Dave Weinstadt, but they quickly learned that he was a moron. The city of Chicago didn't like this dude. That's when he had, hey, you got Neil Anderson. You know what I'm saying? You had some you had some ballers. Rashawn Salam. He played with him for a while, man. Jay Cutler. We had some players, but Dave Weinstein never. They gave him a little bit, but they took that shit away quick. But I mean, outside of Ditka, no. Shut the fuck up and dribble. Shut up and dribble. Shut up and dribble. And that's why the Bears, their success has been shit. They've been shit. The Bears are shit. And I'm pissed because they're gonna be shit again next year. And we fucking shit again next year. So yeah. Fucking Bears.
Well, I won't be sitting looking at no games anyway, unless they get back to I'm not gonna say they winning ways. When they become the monster of the midway again, that's when I start watching. Right. But that's never gonna happen.
Right.
Never. Because they just softened the game up.
In a major way.
And
in a major
it's a history
way.
that a lot of sport teams in Chicago, except for hockey, if I'm not mistaken. I think hockey and soccer, they don't spend that money to get the players that will really make a difference. Well,
Chicago has a young boy, rookie. I'm telling you, I gotta crack open my laptop or something. But young boy. My laptop. Niggas stop saying it lab. It's not a lab, nigga. It's a lap.
It's lap.
Lap. Not lab.
Not lab.
Niggas be like,
you gonna get the laptop.
Laptop, nigga. You gonna dog. This cat for the Blackhawks. Young boy, 19, young boy, baby face. He is going to change the trajectory of the Blackhawks in the next 3 years. The boy's so good, they put a hit out on him, Shrewd. They put a hit out on him, and another team put a hit out on him and tried to fuck his career up. Yeah, that's how bad this boy is. This boy is like young Gretzky. Okay? Yeah, young boy, young Gretzky. I'll have his name in a minute. It'll hit me, but I'm telling you, Shrewd, this kid is so bad. I've watched him. Like I consider myself a somewhat enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard that they were going to draft this kid, I checked in because, I think I'm the only black person, or actually, I think I'm one of the few people in this region. And when I say the region, I'm talking about in this demographic that really fucks with hockey, like hard. But man, Shrewd, this kid is gonna.
I'm surprised about that, being that you're in Iowa. You would think there'd be a lot of people that's into hockey.
No, girls basketball, because we don't have a pro team. The Iowa Hawkeyes are the pro team. They're the pro team. Yep. You get a crazy mix down here. We get a lot of Vikings fans. Like the closer I travel north, there's more and more Viking fans going into Minnesota. South, your Bears fans. So north, south, east, you're more Kansas City fans. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people that are way west Iowa. They're Broncos fans. You know what I'm saying? They're Dallas fans. Yeah, it happens like that, man. But yeah, it's a crazy.
But Iowa altogether, women basketball.
Women basketball, dog. It's nothing. And then now that I'm telling you, over the last 6 years, women's basketball, men's basketball too. But the Iowa Hawkeyes are the professional team. They are the professional team, man. Now they got a bona fide star that they get to watch try to win a chip. If Caitlin Clark brings a championship to fucking Iowa, NCAA champ, man, she's a god. She's a god. Yeah.
Damn. She gonna get Jordan status.
She's a dog. I'm telling you, and one of the nicest motherfuckers. That's what I'm tripping on, dog. Like she is so chill. Like, I'm telling you, man. She's cool, and she ain't. I mean, yeah, it ain't like she beautiful, but you could see I've seen like commercials and shit like that when she got her hair down, she got some makeup on. I'm like, all right.
But see, but you know what? That's a lot of women. Though, you know, invest in them and everything, hair, makeup, everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just how it is. That's, you know, I mean, hey, a lot of females need to thank God for Maybelline and the people that invented like human like wigs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because naturally, a
Yeah.
lot of women, not all, but a lot of women are fruit bears. That's why they invented all these filters and stuff. I hate that shit. Because it's like, you know, when I see you in person, you know I'm going to see the real you, right? So why are you lying on your picture?
Right. Clickbait like a motherfucker, boy. I'm telling you. I got in trouble one time by saying if she only taking pictures of her head and her shoulders, bam, that's a big girl.
Her body, she don't have a. We leave it like this. Her body ain't right.
Her body ain't right.
Her body
Or we could just say it like you know, we mean it. Like she could be fat. You know, she could have a weird ass body.
That's what I was trying to avoid, but
how did you avoid it when you basically everybody saw the look in your eyes? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard her body ain't right, but your eyes was like, maybe it's kind of fat.
No, it's not just fat, because there's some big women, but they wear proportion. They bad. I've seen a video clip the other day. A real heavy set female was doing backflips like one of those gymnasts that's like small. I mean, killing it.
Don't get me wrong.
So it's not about your size. When I said, you know, wasn't built right. Some of them look like how you described that basketball player female. You said there was nothing about her beautiful or ladylike. She can have big ass shoulders and stuff like that, looking like you ringed, you know, something like that. Or they could have like a slim body, but they butt is an ironing board. You see what I'm saying? Somebody, you know, some of these females probably can have hips, but they got a chest like a 5-year-old Chinese boy. Body's not, that's what I mean by body ain't right. A lot of people, where's your hips? They just up and down.
Well, I'm gonna speak on that. I hear you. Yeah, body ain't right. It ain't necessarily got to be fat. You could just be built weird. You could just be built weird. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But I am speaking about big women. I am speaking. I.
Go ahead.
And I've tried, Shrewd. I've attempted.
Okay.
I just my penis just don't get hard for big women.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to force it. I've tried to force it. Like I took a male enhancement and still, because she's big, I'm like.
Now what do you mean? Just big period, or out of shape, or?
See how you said that?
Or what?
See how you tried to be slick with that? See how you tried to be real slick with that? What other type of big is it, Shrewd? Name all the different types of big
women. See, you talking to a man that like big women, and I've dealt with big women that had it going on.
Like big, eating a honey bun while you trying to fuck.
Huh?
Big like that. Big like, big like trying to eat a honey bun while you fucking. Can you imagine this, Shrewd? Shrewd, imagine this. Imagine this. You know, we all got that little table by our bed, right? You know, we all got that. Our little, when we put our little shit at, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got that. You trying to hit, and you try to kiss on her neck. That gave her reason to turn her head to the. And she saw that donut over there. Why you licking all on her neck, trying to pound? She like.
No.
Hey, look up there like this, y'all. Look. Got a little jelly right there. Hey, got a little jelly right there.
Right.
And she look up at you like this, and you try not to touch that jelly with your face.
But ever since we were shorties, I've never seen you date.
Shanae. Yeah, Shanae.
Yeah. You weren't trying to date her. You was just trying to get your head wet.
Yeah, my body hadn't been right since then. Like, now, I think after that,
she wasn't, you know, she wasn't built too smooth. She was you know what saved her? Because she was real light skinned.
So now it looked like a big ass piece of raw meat.
But nah,
she was cute.
That was a bad example.
No, man, she was a big ass piece of raw meat. She was a chicken breast. She was a naked chicken breast. You ever had one of them big plump ass chicken breast, dog, that your wife and kids saved for you?
You saw her butt naked?
Don't eat, man,
butt
dog.
Naked for you, dog.
Dog.
You know, damn
I learned a lot.
I learned a lot
about me. I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about myself.
You shot her out.
Yeah. I learned a lot. And don't get me wrong, she's cool as fuck. Like, cool as fuck, dog. I just know now that I can't get excited over no matter how cute you are. I can't. I just can't. Like, I may like you, you may be cool as fuck, but physically, I can't.
What? I think that's along the lines of, and I know I'm gonna get flack for this because I already got cussed out by my sister. Shout out to Leah Freisen. I don't like high yellow light skinned females, and they can't be real skinny. I don't like petite women like that.
Right.
It's only been one petite female in my whole life that I looked at like she fine, but she had curves that fit her body.
Right.
Some people probably petite and they look like kids. I'm 6'1", especially when I was 6'1" and I was like close to 400. What in the hell would I be doing messing with somebody petite, real small, and if they're really short,
right,
and as big as I was, it's like, man, leave that little kid alone. Why you got that look? You know what I'm saying? Even if they could be real grown with a grown woman head, but if her body, but now, there are, there are very attractive women, but there's a lot of slim women now. I guess it's the diet and stuff, whatever. They have like hips, butt and stuff like that. Chest and everything is real good, but they just got a petite body. But I'm talking about like back in the day, petite, they were skinny as hell. They were like toothpicks with a lot of baby hair. Yeah. When we were shorty. They wasn't thick or nothing. They was like, they wear shorts and they look like hammer pants.
A lot of those chicks
like hammer pants on them.
A lot of those females that, like you just said, back in the day who were like petite, as they got older, when they filled out, like now they up there in age like us, bodies is still looking like, because they were so skinny. Because you gain in certain areas. Like I'm telling you, women, if you was petite back then, and now you older, you still looking right.
I'm sorry, not all of them. A lot of motherfuckers didn't age gracefully, and they built wrong. Because see, the thing of it is, when you had weight on you all your life, you know what to do as you get older. You got to do certain things to keep presentable. I'm sorry, I'm speaking from a big man perspective. If you was fat as a kid, as you got older, you got thick. You just can't get on the treadmill. You got to hit weights. You got to keep that form. And then the world had caught up to people messing with, bigger people. But when they was real skinny, it messed their head up. It's like, oh, where is weight coming from? I'm not used to this.
Right. Right. I agree. Hey, I can't disagree. I can't
They're not
disagree,
used
man.
to it and everything. They look, and then especially if they still think they can eat Harold's chicken like back then, and they're doing it now.
True. Speaking of Harold's chicken,
Okay.
so I'm on Amazon, going through it, trying to figure it out. As far as like shit that I need for the restaurant,
Okay.
and a gallon of Harold's chicken mild sauce, and I'm like, okay. I thought about bringing this shit to Iowa back in the day.
Right.
Now, because my menu is going to be conducive to that, I'm going to do that. I'm going to introduce these motherfuckers to real mild sauce, dog. Like I'm gonna, dog. I saw a gallon of that shit for like $30, and I'm like, I got that. But if you ain't got Prime, if you ain't got anybody out there got Amazon Prime that live in Iowa, let me know because I'd like to use it because I don't want to pay these high ass delivery fees. That 30 turned into fucking 55.
Damn.
And I'm like, shit.
You better mix some ketchup with mustard, goddamn it, to make your own shit. Fuck all that. $55 for man. I wish man. It'd be a lot of like butt naked, no flavor chicken ass eating motherfuckers out there. If I gotta spend damn near $60 for some mild sauce, you better take this package of ketchup, or you better enjoy this open pit.
Dog, I don't know
Not
the
even
man.
Sweet Baby Ray's open pit.
Dog, you know what? I could still find open pit down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still find open pit down here.
And they would love it.
Dog, I don't know how many ounces are in a gallon. I just couldn't tell you right offhand, but I'm almost 100% sure that I could put a little bit on your chicken for you and your fries. I can definitely do that. But if you want extra,
you gotta pay for that.
50 cents for a 4-ounce container.
I'm about to say $55. The cost of hey, you want an extra? Yeah, I'll take an extra. All right, that'll be $55. Oh, okay, here you go. Dollars.
No, when I was in Texas, my boy D, he would go to Chicago and get it, or have his mom bring up the mild sauce, right? He was selling the motherfuckers for like 50 cents a cup, right? But he changed the name. He had white people coming into his restaurant saying, "Can I get a couple of extra crack sauce in the bag?" And I didn't know what he meant, but that was like crack sauce. He said, "Nigga, this Chicago mild sauce." He showed me the gallon. He said, "Yeah, I just tell him that it's crack sauce. It's my crack sauce." And I hearing an old ass white woman, conservative, Louis V, and yes, can we have some more of the crack sauce? In the, I'm like, this bitch just say crack sauce, and I thought it was the funniest shit, cause he got this old ass woman, hell, married, little bitty kids. Oh, and can we have some extra crack sauce in the bag? I'm like,
that is hilarious.
Crack sauce. Crack sauce, though. He had motherfuckers calling it crack sauce. So I know if I bought that shit down here, I know it.
And having Chicago style chicken. Barbecue chicken.
Yep.
It will sell.
It's going to sell. It is going, not it will. It is going
to sell. Chicago style mild sauce. Well, how would you title that?
That's what I would call it, Chicago style mild sauce. People want to resonate with that. You know what I'm saying? People that are from there won't be able to deny it. If you come in my joint, be like, yeah, this nigga say he got real mild sauce. Cause that's how it be.
Yeah, they be looking like crack. Yeah, baby.
Once they taste that shit, they gonna hey, motherfucker holding that piece of chicken, look up at the front counter like, hey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dog, I'm telling you so.
Hitting that vein.
Right.
Come on, baby. You know what I'm here
Hey,
for, baby.
drinking shots of that shit like this.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm telling you. Because I'm a fan of it. Chicago mild sauce, and I'm speaking to any motherfucker that's from Chicago. That mild sauce went good on everything. Your catfish, your rib tips, your wings, your fries. That shit just hit. It hit on everything.
Hells did have a rival. Kurt's Boss Sauce and Uncle Remus. Westsiders, it's always been a battle about who have the best chicken in the South. Harold's Chicken or Uncle Remus. Those was the top two. But also back in the day, Kurt, when he had his spot over there, what was that off of Cottage Grove? 8030 Cottage Grove. He was doing his thing. But I think I don't know if he went out of business or something like that. It's been so long since I've been around there. Okay. But he made just regular chicken, but that boss sauce just took it to the next level.
You said Uncle Remus, and who else was it?
And Kurt's Boss Sauce. That's what the name of it. Kurt's.
I mean, was Kurt's a restaurant or just a sauce?
A restaurant.
Okay, so Uncle Remus and Kurt's, right?
And
okay.
Kurt's.
So we're gonna go Harold's Fried Chicken. Now this is just me.
Yeah.
This is just me. So how many? Okay, those Uncle Remus's, were they primarily just on the west side of Chicago?
Yeah, they got a couple of them out south now. Matter of fact, shout out to my homie Perry, P Smooth. He was affiliated with the family that that created the Uncle Remus, you dig, and he opened up a restaurant back in the day off of like 71st over East, past State. It did good for a minute, but it was just but people was just so much into Harold's though. It was,
it's a reason for that. Do you know it's a reason for that?
Why is that?
That sauce. That sauce.
Sauce better than Kurt. Well, have you ever had Uncle Remus before?
Don't hold on. Just let me. And I'm gonna touch on that. And no, I haven't. But this is what I do know. This is what I do know is this.
Yeah.
Harold's Fried Chicken is all over. Every 8 blocks, you could find every 8 to 10 blocks. You could probably find a Harold's Fried Chicken in Chicago.
Yeah.
And you know this for a fact. We know this.
What up,
the Uncle Remus's and Kurt's, they're not accessible like that. Right. They're not accessible like that. You can find a Harold's on accident in Chicago.
Yeah. You know, you can find one a lot of them is closing down though too.
They closing down because these stupid motherfuckers tried to franchise out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to run a business.
Gotcha.
Everybody ain't meant to do that, man. Yeah, you may like it. You got a little money. You can find money. You open up a Harold's. You're probably doing some dumb shit and trying to manifest your own little whatever. Nigga, stick to the program. Stick to the, you know what I'm saying? What's good, fam? I see you out there.
We just, we on Harold's Chicken, Uncle Remus. Whatever. So, that's the ongoing battle between West and South.
I don't think, dude, it's like motherfuckers talk Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coke is
always the most dominant.
Harold's Chicken is always the most dominant. Don't get me wrong. Motherfuckers fuck with Burger King, but them golden arches with that clown, you can't touch them.
Clown.
You ain't fucking with the clown.
Bobo the clown. Yeah.
Hey, Pimp Perm, still. You know what I'm saying? He got a red perm. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Ice Spice. You know what I'm saying? That got a red perm. Killing them. Ain't nobody touching the clown.
Arches, baby. Wendy's, the little cute little girl with the red hair. That's
Harold's Fried Chicken.
Harold's
Fried Chicken is our McDonald's. Harold's Fried Chicken is our McDonald's. It is. It's our McDonald's. And I'm gonna be real with you. Shrewd. I am trying to resonate as far as chicken and sauce, ribs, sauce, catfish sauce. I want that Harold's Mystique. I want that.
You kill him. I know. You
I
know what?
want
That's interesting. I wonder how that sauce would taste on ribs.
I've had it on rib tips.
Whoa.
I've had it on rib tips.
See, now
I'm
a fat guy's interested. Knowing damn well I ain't supposed to be eating that shit, but I will try that.
I would go to Leon's, right? I would go to Leon, and this was like maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, I go to Leon, get me rib tips plain. Drive 2 blocks up, Harold's. Can I buy a couple of mild sauce from y'all? Motherfuckers, give me that sauce. I put that shit on my rib tips, mix it up. Come on, Shrewd, forget about it. Because I can't trust Leon's. Yep. No lie. He ain't lying.
What'd he say? Because it's kind of hard for me to read it because the wording is on your yellow shirt. There you go.
Can you read it?
Got a little bit more. All right. Harold's was just and McDonald's yeah.
So McDonald's was Harold's was our McDonald's. I am trying, when it comes to my chicken has to hit so hard that it ain't like it ain't food, it's an experience.
Plus you got the cheat code because you created your own spices that already
I got a 13 spice. I got a 13 spice spice that just pops and people love it. But I'm going to add that mild sauce to it, fam.
Yeah.
And man, like gizzards, I'm doing gizzards too. He said fried hard.
Fried hard.
Well, I know what I got a place where I can get frozen raw gizzards and batter them myself. Yeah. See, my menu when I come back this time, people gonna have this expectation of, you know what I'm saying? No, we're gonna have that, but this is the focal point right here. This is my Italian beefs.
You gotta hit them with the affordable food.
Yep.
You already did the research of the people around there. Now they love your high-end gourmet dishes, but on an everyday basis, you gotta have stuff for every day.
They need that. Yep. Like I really want to do Chicago style hot dogs. I really want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I kill them. Yep, I kill them. So eventually we're gonna manifest into that. You know, just make sure it's fried hard. You ain't lying. Hey, you ain't lying. That's what I'm on. I'm gonna make sure that shit is fried nice and crispy. For real, man. But no, man, Harold, there. Don't get me wrong, Shrewd, I've never had Uncle Remus and Kurt's, but when in comparison to Harold's is, like he said, that was our McDonald's. You could accidentally run into a Harold's, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I wish we had closer to us growing up in that neighborhood. I wish we had a JJ's Fish that was closer. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wish we had that shit. You know?
We had a Long John Silver, but right. JJ Fish.
JJ's Fish, forget about it, man.
And also Red Snapper. That's a good hood place, Red Snapper.
Okay, where's that at? West?
Where we got one right up the street from where I stay, off of Marquette Park. Right off of Marquette Park, like 67. What is that? Off of California. 67 in California.
Right. Hey, you see, when he said that, I kind of was like,
yeah.
Hey.
But you know what?
That shit.
But you know who was the dominant fish place back then?
Who?
I don't see it no more around. Doc's.
Docks. Don't they?
Docks
Damn,
was
do
that
they even
shit.
got a dock? Do they even got a docks and over there by the river? Damn.
It used to be a docks around the crib. It was a Long John Silver around here, but docks was that shit. But because when all the other small restaurants, hood restaurants,
Right.
and not, that was cooking fish and adding their own little homemade spices, it kicked out that establishment.
Damn.
But
Damn.
I had Uncle Remus and Harold. Uncle Remus, the only thing with Uncle Remus that I can recall was how they battered their chicken. It was a step above, a little bit over how they just the chicken, not the sauce, just the chicken. And they sauce was good too. But the thing of it was, I ate it the next day without warming it up.
Yeah.
And it still tastes good. It was crunchy. Hell's chicken wasn't like that. You got to get Hell's chicken fresh and hot.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with that.
Next day, you're going to be like, this is some bullshit.
Right.
But when you first get it, and I was the 10-wing king. I was the 10-wing king. Real talk.
Right.
Hey, the people was talking about, yeah, give me 4 wings. Some people say 2 wings. Give me 6. 6 was like, oh shit, you got 6? My greedy fat ass, man, give me 10. Give me 10 wings.
Right.
With extra sauce and fries.
My mom taught me how to reheat Harold's.
And a great pop. Had to be a great pop.
See, true. See, and you know what? I wanted to do that kind of shit at my past restaurants. Orange, grape, strawberry, the Wildwoods. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to. Nah, you better than that. You above that. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You got to get the people what they want.
I'm not above that. I want that shit. Fuck having a fucking Coke contract. I want to go buy my case of this, buy my case of that. Oh, I'm telling you.
Get
that RC. I fuck with RC to this day.
RC goes better with liquor.
Man, dog, Shrewd, RC is my shit.
Come on. I know where you at with it. Come on, man. It's for the people. And the people that you're going to be serving, come on, man. This is the place that love pulled pork.
Fam.
Pulled pork.
Fam. Pulled pork, fam. Pulled pork, baby. Pulled pork.
They're going to think that your style of Hell's chicken is like, oh, that must be up there with your Italian dishes.
It's, dog, I'm telling you, this shit is going to be a monster, man. And I'm trying to make it happen. All next week is the week, man. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm ready to be in there doing what the fuck I know how to do to the best of my abilities, dog. But I'm telling you, Shrewd, the diets that we had growing up, man, was horrible, man. Horrible,
Extremely
terrible. The food habits
and the
that we
lied to us so fucking strong.
Right.
Milk.
Right.
And found out that's one of our biggest killers.
Yep. But
welfare
hey, my
cheese,
mom,
that big block of welfare cheese. That's why we get older. We got to get surgery. Our heart fucked up because all that cheese and that grease.
Government cheese, dog. That fucking government cheese, nigga. Man, nigga.
That box of cornflakes. That cereal ain't shit. Sugar. Not even adding the milk and the additional sugar we put on top of it. It's all that preservatives.
You read what he said?
What's that? Oh, diets we don't have a diet. See, we eat whatever you can afford. You're right.
Right.
But the thing of it is, we was lied to, and then coming from Texas, that was another way of cooking where everything had to be hog maws and bacon and pig feet. pickle pig feet on stuff like that. At one point, chitlins. We couldn't go on holiday without some chitlins. Man, we got older and realized, man, we getting sick and feeling all this.
Yeah. True. I've never eaten anything pickled except for a pickle. I don't understand the fascination with pickled asparagus. Like, ick.
Pickle pig feet.
Pickle pig. Stop it. Come on. Stop.
Yes, your boy used to lock that down. But as I got older and I started realizing a lot of stuff, I'm like, man, I'm feeling kind of messed up. I'm not feeling well. And then it's hard. That's why I have trouble with my weight now, because it's hard for me to stick to something healthier when I'm used to eating like shit all my damn life.
Right.
But I know I'm older. I got to, or I'm going to be up out of here.
Right. Right.
And like, man, but thank God that we are still here and we able to talk about this and make that change.
Hey, speaking of make that change, I'm gonna switch gears since we got Herb on. And Herb is he's a big supporter of Chicago professional sports. Herb, earlier in the podcast, we talked about the Chicago Bears, and I put this question out here to everybody, and I said, Lovie Smith took the Bears to a Super Bowl. The following year, his record was 10-6. I'm 100% sure about that, and they fired him. True. I'll let Shrewd check that out while I finish. You read that?
Yeah. Yep.
So Lovie Smith was fired with a 10-6 record because he wanted a little bit more say in the personnel. And I told people the Bears will never be relevant again until they apologize. The franchise, the ownership, upper management, they apologize for Lovie Smith because they did him wrong, and they haven't been shit since. And I think it's a curse. I think Lovie put a curse on them motherfuckers, man. How do you feel about that, being from Chicago, that the Bears do owe Lovie Smith a fucking apology? You know, I'll let you have that. You know, because Shrewd agreed. I just think it's fuckery. And I think that's how life should be. If you fuck over somebody, I think the universe should fuck you up.
Make it right.
You got to. You got to just say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. You know, you ain't got to go into no long ass soliloquy. I don't owe you shit. You know, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry. A sincere fucking apology. I think that does more for the motherfucker who wronged the person than it does the person that got wronged. You know what I'm saying? Because now I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm releasing that shit so I can receive my blessings. You know what I'm saying? Or now you can receive your blessings because you apologize to me. You know, I ain't got to fuck with you no more, or you ain't got to fuck with me, but an apology?
Yeah.
I think apologies do go a long way.
Yeah, you got to.
You know?
You can't go through life without trying to rewrite the wrongs. That's why we wake up every day to be better than yesterday.
Right. He said they do. Chicago has been a prejudiced city since the beginning. Yep. Look, I tell motherfuckers who ain't never been to Chicago is so segregated. We used to have Jewtown.
City.
Hey, we had Jewtown. That's where the Jews were. We had Chinatown. And it was Chinatown. We had the Italians, the Polacks. You know what I'm saying? They had all of that shit. Chicago was segregated. Remember, we couldn't go past 26 in California. You can't go past that. 38.
Hell, where I stand now, the Klan had it sold up. We couldn't go past Western.
Yeah.
Western, and a lot of people don't know, Western was one of the original Hostros.
Yeah. Chicago was there. Chicago at one point was very segregated, man. Bridgeport, was off limits. Yep.
Yeah.
Couldn't go past that. 35th?
Bridgeport, and then Humble Park. Off limits to brothers.
Yep.
Shout out to my Latino family, but real talk, you got your ass dealt with. Especially if you try to holler at one of their ladies over there, Puerto Rican or Mexican. Oh, you got your ass handed to you.
How about I'm just driving through trying to get some fucking gas? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do shit like that.
After 3 o'clock, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
You can't do shit. You can't. And you know what? The way the city was set up with law enforcement, you got to sign to your ethnic yada yada. So if I show up in Bridgeport, you don't think the motherfuckers, the police they gonna target me? What the fuck is you doing out here? They ask you that. What you doing out this way? What you doing out this way?
It was a while where we couldn't even go up north.
Yep.
All of up north.
We couldn't go up north. I'm gonna tell you, Argyle was so off limits most days because the Asians and the Latin Kings, they held that shit down. And my sister used to be a part of a gang called the Harrison Gents.
Yeah.
The Harrison fucking Gents. They wore purple and black. Dog. They didn't let motherfuckers come around our fucking way. You know? I'm telling you, it was a trip, man. Some niggas, anybody white, Mexican, you couldn't come around that way.
Right.
And it's on the north side. We had a condo. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker, that's just what it was, man. Chicago is rooted in racism, man. Like it's heavy. Chicago is heavy in racism, man. You know?
Yes, it is.
Old racism. Old racism.
Like,
you know?
All the way back to
yep. Over east, he said, hey, read that.
Over east as well, commercial.
Yep.
Yeah, you couldn't go over there. You couldn't go past commercial. If you didn't have money, or if you didn't look like you had, even if you had money, but you black, they might, no, you get the fuck on too.
Hey.
You still ain't got enough money.
The motherfucker slapped them berries on you. What you doing out this way? Let me see your license and registration. What you doing out there? What you doing over here?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? And don't have something that's not a sister in your car with you that just finished lifting her head back up.
The shit that motherfuckers say to police now, back in the day, you got to
come and get off me.
No. Stupid.
No. Shit. Hey, get up. Don't let it be something that's not a sister that pop up. Oh, you got a black. Oh, you got a. Oh, yeah. You going? Yeah. Good old days.
You can say shit to the police now that if you tried to say that, I don't need to give you my fucking license. Say that shit back in '89. Say that shit back in '90. You gonna get snatched the fuck up out that car and get your ass
and get dog walked. But on the flip side, we was able to hang out at the beach as long as we wanted to.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of stuff went down. And we had drive-ins.
Right. Yeah.
Where you could put 5 people in the trunk, only pay for 2 people, then everybody get out, and then everybody kicking it. And that's a lot of people first sexual experiences was either at the beach or at the drive-in.
At the drive-in. Man, dog. Man.
Yeah. And then it was like theaters because it used to be real black, it used to be real dark. Remember, like now they got lights for the aisles so you can see you walk. Back in the day when the movie was on, it was pitch black in there. And it used to go down in the balcony.
Yeah, it did. What was the
last? And if it was an usher, mother, hey man, mind your business.
What was the last movie you actually saw in the movie theaters?
Black Dynamite.
Okay, damn, that was a while ago.
Was it Black Dynamite? wasn't a Marvel. I went no, because I start now because they start you can like rent it on your TV.
Right.
Even if it first came out, you will pay that money, but the convenience of the crib because the theaters ain't what it used to be.
See me, because I'm old now, I enjoy the movie theater more now.
Yeah.
Because it makes it feel like they try to make it feel like it's home. Like I like a receipt that reclines back and it's heated. Hey, and it's fucking heated. You know what I'm saying? With IMAX. You know what I'm saying? I got one other seat next to me and then there's space. So I'm not in a row. You know what I'm saying? I will pay that $9 for that comfort to sit and watch and see. You know what? I wish that I was off Tuesday because I would go because it's $5 Tuesdays. I am off on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday in particular, I wish that I was off because there's a few movies that I want to go by myself. You know what I'm saying? And post up and shit. And you know what bothers me though? I gotta flip it. Why women don't want to do this kind of shit no more? You know what I'm saying?
This is the microwave era. Everything got to be instant.
No, I talked to a broad in her 30s.
Take them out to a real date to get to know somebody.
You can't do that no more unless you're spending $150.
But there's theaters that look like high-end restaurants that you could go to and stuff like that here. But all that stuff about cheesecake factories and things like that. When we were shorties, that was high-end stuff. Now
high-end.
I need to go to a 5-star restaurant and all that. But you got the mannerisms of a gorilla baby.
Bitch can't pronounce 50% of the menu. Can't pronounce 50% of the menu. They grab something
with their hand and biting crab legs through the shell.
No. Reason why they say they want crab legs is because that's all they can pronounce.
No, crab tail. No, lobster tail. They bite through the shell to get the meat, suck it out, and I'm like, you ain't used to this. Right. That's why as men, we got to be more selective. Unless, me personally, you gotta seek out a woman that pretty much got something and understand what it is.
Right.
When you deal with young females, I'm talking about like early 30s and in their 20s, they really didn't lost their goddamn mind.
Right.
You better be prepared to hear some shit, and you better be able to stand on and say a couple of, hey, bitch, woo, this and that, because then that'll be like, oh, okay, this a man here. I gotta cuss you out to show you that I'm a man.
No, I joke and I play and I call women bitches while we doing this, but I don't speak to women like that when I meet them, man, because I'm gonna tell you, the more true that I stay to myself, the more she gonna stay true to herself, or she gonna be super, super phony, and I'm gonna be able to read both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to women like you know, I really wanna, like, you know what, I'm gonna give you a fair shot. I'm gonna give you a fair shot. And I'm gonna let you see a little piece of me conversation-wise. And trust me, I'm gonna know who in the fuck you are. Because if you try to come off like you educated or smart and you mispronouncing words and you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, I'm gonna look at you stupid. Now I have more respect for you if you was thugging it and you was vulgar, and then I'm gonna have more respect for you because if that's you, then that's you. No, fuck all that. Like you said, I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But thank God, I've came across women that know where they at worth, but some are damaged from previous relationships.
Right.
I understand that. I don't knock that. I don't even have that as a red flag. But take time to really heal or really get yourself together before you kind of pursue. But there's a lot of good quality females and women out there. I just can't stand hoes and bitches. You know my stance on that. I fuck them. Fuck them lousy wannabe ass. You can't. No, I am never treating you like no woman or a lady. You lousy.
How you feel about women that smoke weed?
Me personally, I hate it. I don't smoke weed though. My thing of it is, I understand they smoke weed is cool. I can't take it when a woman is waking up and that's the first thing she grabs for is that blunt in the ashtray. What's that called? Wake and bake? I don't even hardly know the damn terminology of the shit.
When a woman,
before you brush your teeth, before you wash your ass, before you eat a decent breakfast and stuff like that, drink a coffee, you're gonna reach over, crackers in your eyes, smoke a blunt, and then be in the bed another hour.
Right. I'd rather. This is just me. I'd rather a bitch smoke weed. I mean, yeah, you if you self-sufficient and you can buy your own, yeah, that's cool. But I'd rather a bra smoke weed because I know she gonna have some moments where she real chill. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have some moments that I'm gonna be around where we actually gonna be able to vibe. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you drinking, I can't fuck with you because I know you probably got some issues, and this is how you try to kill your demons.
Especially if it's every day, you got to be at somebody's club or establishment 4 times out of the week. Even go do shit on your work day and come in drunk. I ain't coming to work. I went out last night. Like I said, you're a connoisseur of weed. I feel it. And there's a lot of females that's real smooth when they got that in their system. But when they don't have it in their system,
they fucking crazy.
I'm not dealing with that.
Right.
And it's coming from crazy. Like I get mad when people take cigarette breaks. But since I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't get an extra break.
Right. You know what? I used to say that too. Like every time they get like 10 cigarette breaks a day, how come I just can't leave the floor for 5-10 minutes just to
just to rest my dogs.
Dog, I would start going on break just to bum cigarettes to not even smoke them and then sell them back to these motherfuckers the day before payday. Like I'm out there like, hey man,
you gotta be creative. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies, you smoke weed or whatever. If you celebrating or something or something to unwind or something like that, it's cool. But if you got to do between 5 to 10 blunts a day, if you, like, it's been situations where I've dated a female and we together, we chilling. Hey, we about to get into it. But somebody hit her up or somebody come to the crib. Hey, we're about to woo-woo. Right. Maybe I'll be back. You know, like, damn. Yeah, my peeps, and they in a smoke cipher. So now, not only you smoke, you cutting in on my time, you going to smoke weed, and you expect for me to kiss you with that weed shit out in your fucking mouth.
Right,
and you're smoking after other people. Then you want to come back and want to put your mouth on me.
Right, no go. Nah.
Hey, what's going on, Reg? Good morning. No, man. And like, in drinking, I don't drink. Now, women that drink wine and stuff like that, I guess they look cute little mixture, fruit drinks or whatever like that. But we know back in the day, we knew females that drunk OE. We knew females that drunk while I was rolls with the men, hung in the alleys. Now, you can't be that. And then on top of that, you drunk, and now you want to fight. And then if I was to slap your ass sober, I got to go to jail for defending myself and rebooting her system.
Right.
You You
No,
drunk
man.
and you think you can fight. Now you want to fight.
Hey.
And then you want to talk, then start crying just out of the blue. I got so many mental issues. Man, that's just like a man get drunk and beat on a woman and be like, I'm sorry, take these flowers. And it's candy. I won't do it again. And then he come back in the next day and beat your ass over again. It's that.
Beat your ass again.
Yeah.
Beat your ass again. Hey, because he bought you flowers and candies, he
Or
gonna beat your ass.
It's a lot of females walk around with black eyes. They got Louis bags. Girl, look what my man bought me. And they doing this because their eye is permanently damaged, have permanent nerve damage in their eye from getting hit in that motherfucker all the goddamn time and shit. But they got all the latest gear because he bought that to keep you from calling them people to sending them up, and he becomes somebody bitch in jail for beating your ass.
Dog, what like this the motherfucker I hate though. I hate this motherfucker.
What's that?
This nigga, yeah, he bought you some flowers and candies because he beat your ass. He come home the next night, kick your ass again because you probably didn't water the flowers and you ate his favorite piece of candy. Bitch, I can't have nothing. Every time I buy you something, I can't have nothing.
You bought it for her. But sometimes I feel some of them cats just want a reason to just gorilla slap the shit out of their broad.
There you go. Like, bitch, you ain't watered them all. You don't appreciate shit.
But damn, bitch, no. No, I don't, like I said, I don't drink. There's no excuse. So if I do something, there's no excuse. I'm naturally unpredictable and kind of off. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm spontaneous. I love having fun. I love cracking jokes. I love talking shit. If I can't do that with the woman I'm with, it ain't gonna fly.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm so toxic. I'm so destructive in my choice of women. I would much rather date a toxic bitch, someone like a bitch that want to take a 101 Dalmatians and turn them into a coat. I want that crazy bitch. Like, I want that bitch. That bitch roll over and say, honey, you know what I want to do today? And you're gonna help me? What? We're gonna kill puppies and turn them into clubs. Okay. Hey.
That ain't toxic. That's sadistic. That's crazy.
Hey, hold on. Me, I'm gonna say this. I mean, you think we can go get something to eat around 1 o'clock?
Yeah,
I'm in it.
You like your ladies different and
I'm
young.
in it with a crazy bitch, man. I'm in it with a crazy bitch.
Part. And young.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you about a 30-year-old bitch. I'm gonna tell you what a 30-year-old bitch could do for me. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on.
I just want to hear if you're gonna be truthful.
I'm gonna tell you what a 30-year-old bitch could do for me, man. A 30-year-old bitch could do a lot for me because she's still defiant. She's still confused. You know what I'm saying? She's still and you know what? She, depending on the make, model of the car, still might have some mileage left. You know what I'm saying? I mean, might get a good couple of 10 years out the broad. So, you always got to check every bitch. You always got to check the starter, and you got to check the battery. Because no, listen, you check. Hold on, you check this. You check. They ain't got that many dents in them. Not too many rusty spots. You know what I'm saying? But if that mileage is really high, you gotta beat her. You know what I'm saying? Not like beat her, but your car's a beater. You know what I'm saying? It's a bucket. You gotta determine, like, yep, kick the tires. Sometimes you gotta kick the tires. I mean, the starter's bad. You ain't gonna get too much out this bitch because she's not a self-starter. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
She's not a self-starter. If her battery is low, that means that bitch vibration is real low. Like you can't take her nowhere probably. Your conversations with her have to be kind of minimal. If her battery is low, battery is a reference to
Older
you
woman?
know, no, what they throw out. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? You know, I mean the interior. Now see, the interior is the most important part. Once you sit in it and you see that it's raggedy, they ain't been keeping up the maintenance on it.
Ooh.
It's gonna be kind of, that muffler. If that muffler dragging, the muffler is dragging. You
So
may
you
have
saying
to.
all older women? You're describing older women.
I'm describing the difference between what you look for in a younger woman to what you have to accept in an older model. Maybe that older model.
Some of these young females, they whole facts is higher than a lot of older women.
And you know what? And that's cool. That's cool. But if she not keeping the maintenance up on the car, regardless.
Young or old. Yeah.
You got to keep
There's a lot of
the
young
maintenance up
females
on the shit.
that's reckless. Extremely
He said classic
reckless
work
with their
bag.
body and they self. They ain't worth
45
shit by the time
on
they
it.
get 30.
Right. Car all on blue slip and shit. You know what I'm saying? I refer to women as vehicles, dog. And I know that's kind of, but I look at them as vehicles, man. Some cars, like you just said, they didn't have 45 owners.
Right.
We always try to trade cars in for better cars.
Right. Well, but it's a lot of older women that have low mileage.
We don't refer to them as women, Shrewd. We refer to them as vehicles.
Wow.
We refer to them as automobiles.
So from now on, we when we talk about that issue, we talk about vehicles.
I'd like to put it that way.
Because we ride them.
Because I'll see now you understand it. Now you
because sometimes we can put our hose in and put gas up in them.
Yep. Hey.
Lubricate their joints.
See? You get me, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get in trouble with this one.
What do you think? Why look, don't you know when you in the cartoons motherfuckers be thinking some shit, a little light bulb pop up? If you open her up to ride her and the light don't come on in the interior, she could just be not there. Oh, like she might do this with every motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You want to see certain signs in women that you can relate to your car, Shrewd. I'm sorry, that's just what it is.
But because we both used to work with models and things like that, and young ones, and a lot of their interior was hanging out, and they had to roll it back up and push it back up in them because they got ran through.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you think in your lifetime that you spent more money, just as much money on cars as you've done women?
I spent more
Think
money
about all the tune-ups.
On women.
Think about all the tune-ups, all the tires.
I spent
really
more money on women than cars.
Okay. Is it significant or is it? Because you just bought a whip. And I know you paid a nice price for this whip.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my cousin was right there. She was like, "Damn, to me, it's like, well, that's a whole another thing." But yeah, it was yeah. But I was able to afford it. That's the thing. If you can afford it, you're going to be able to get it, especially if you can afford it and maintain it.
Now I'm finna bring it full circle.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Go ahead. What'd you say?
So if you able to, it's a difference from being able to afford it, but it's a bigger difference to maintain it. Especially if you want that vehicle to look brand new,
Right.
like you bought it, and you're gonna ride around in it for a few. That's young or old. But in some cases, and in some people's views, they feel it's more of a low maintenance when it's a newer car, a newer vehicle, than an older vehicle. I mean,
That's
as
true.
far as
Because you copped you a
health-wise,
virgin. Because you
whatever
copped
they
you a
can
virgin.
do.
Because you
Huh?
copped you a virgin.
Yeah.
See, now I'm bringing it full circle. So you
No,
talk
you know
that
what?
young
It
shit.
wasn't fully a version because it had a little mileage on it, but it was real low.
Hold on. Say that last part. How was it? It was real what?
Low.
Okay, and it was a newer model, right?
The current
True.
year.
I'm bringing it full circle.
Okay.
So that 30-year-old bitch that I'm fucking with, me, because this is me. She's got to have low mileage. You got to have low mileage because I ain't trying to put no bunch of work into no newer car. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that.
Okay.
But you see what I'm saying? But that normally that newer car compared to an older car is gonna look better. It's gonna look better.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'm still bringing it full circle.
Right.
Now, let's say I'm into this. I'm just into it. You know, I get me a younger car. You know what I'm saying? Nice,
Shout out
fly as fuck.
Rob. Shout out Hallis, my dudes. What's going on, fellas? Chicago millionaires. That's what's up. Mississippi slab, baby. What's going on?
I got my younger whip. My younger car attracts younger eyes. See, it's the perception. So now I can get my younger nice whip, looking whip. I'm gonna get that quality of woman eyeballing me now. You dig what I'm saying? You driving whatever's whatever. You pay 80,000 for it. Guess what? Your level of man, she peeping, but
yeah, because my current situation, older and young.
Right.
It's like, but to me, it's like it's just a woo-woo. It's not like it's a Lexus, not like that. But how, man.
Look, you hear what Reggie? You see what Reggie wrote?
What's
Look,
that?
read that.
What if you love buckets?
The only reason why that resonates with me is because I know how to work on cars. See, I could do a lot of the maintenance myself. I could do so. I'm okay with having a bucket. See, I'm okay with having a bucket because guess what? It's gonna get me from A to B, meaning she good for right now. And if anything go wrong, I know I can handle that. I can fix. I can change. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But if I gotta put too much money into this motherfucker, it's not worth it.
Right.
See, I hate to compare women to cars, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, and I love women.
Because that's why a lot of cats, a lot of people name their vehicles after women.
Yep.
So it's not like this something that we just making up. This been going on even before we was born.
Yep. I love women.
As a matter of fact, hold on. What was the name of the most violent, most vicious car that was ever in horror movies?
Christine. I remember that movie. Christine. Yeah.
Named after a woman. Beautiful car.
Christine.
Did they fix on it to bring it up to that, or did it start?
Yeah.
And then what happened? Then when you brought that level up and made it fly again, she started cutting up. She
started cutting up. Yeah.
She started killing
Christine, boy.
She started making people pay from what they did to her. Damn, Zone. I can't deny that. Vehicles.
Yep. Real talk, man. Real talk. I ain't trying to be weird. I ain't trying to be like biased and no shit like that or race, but women are just, I look at them as cars, man. Like they can help you or they can hurt you and they can kill you. They can kill you.
Wait, hold on. Hallis put something up, something about the event. Hold that thing up so I can see it. I get event. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Love women. I love the woman species, man. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't trying to be chauvinistic or no shit like that, but men refer to women. They reference women in terms of cars.
Well, objects, because we have to spend so much money to even kind of get in the ballpark of getting them to even look towards our way. You got to look a certain way.
True, but you just said that.
Matter of fact, at the comedy show, TK Kirkland said it like, hey, man, if you ain't got your money right, you ain't got a whip. Females ain't fuck with you if you ain't got no type of, if you ain't got no whip. If you riding in the passenger side of a female car, you ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
You do what the fuck she say.
Yep.
You know, you ain't no motherfucker. If you and he hit it hard, if you move in with a woman, you ain't shit, because if your name not on the lease, nigga, you homeless. That's
You're
real
homeless.
shit.
You're homeless. Yeah. You're homeless. I agree.
You homeless.
I gotta agree.
TK Kirkland was spitting was man. And he got on Black History stuff like his show was so well rounded. I was thoroughly entertained, and everything wasn't about ha ha ha. He even said it. I see why. Also, he's one of the most feared comedians to heckle. Some people get out of pocket, and it was older women that know goddamn well they supposed to shut the fuck up and act their damn age. But they were scared if they act their age, they'll turn into dust. That's how old they was acting a goddamn fool. TK, first he get to talking, and when he found out that who it is, he'll look at her first like this. He get a cigar, light it with a cigar lighter.
Right.
He said, I'm going to shush you this time. Keep talking, old bitch, and I'm gonna treat you bad. But that also shows he's older now. The young TK Kirkland didn't care. He would have showed no mercy. This TK Kirk, he's 64 now, don't even look like it. Shape, dizzle, man. The beard dyes on point. Don't look like it. Dude, he's on point. But you can tell his maturity over the years. He is a true comedy legend OG.
Right.
He broke down his history for who put him on NWA. Another fun fact. My cousin was telling me this. I guess family on her side or something like that. Come to find out later on, they was kind of related to Eazy-E.
Really?
Because his grandparents used to come to Chicago and visit a lot and stay with her side, with the family. And they used to ask, how little Eric doing? They used to call him little Eric. Oh, he's fine. They didn't know until the day he died that little Eric was Eazy-E.
Wow.
But the thing of it was, they never knew him. They knew the parents and the grandparents. They never knew him. But when he passed, they was telling everybody, Easy is my cousin. You still don't know him.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
back to the TK Kirkland, he was spitting facts, and I think he also mentioned something about women in vehicles.
Mm.
And how you gotta have your money right to mess with a woman. Any woman. And as some women, he said, look, I'm not gonna be with you long, but I'm gonna get you right for the dude that really gonna wanna be with you.
Right. Right.
I'm only gonna fuck with you for a certain time. And also he hit the females real hard and said, man, fellas, look at your lady. Can you ask her for like 10 stacks? A lot of motherfuckers was getting mad and everything. Some dudes like, hell no. Then that's a broke bitch you don't need to be fucking with. The same thing what females said about men, you feel the same way about their ass. But the thing, I mean, dudes was folding up. Dudes was sitting there with their arms crossed, mad. But the truth, hey, man, you can't deny the truth. Now, luckily, I was laughing like a motherfucker. It don't apply to me.
Right. Right.
It don't apply to me.
See, I resonate with shit like that, Shrewd, because, and I'm gonna say this because I got to get ready and cut it short.
Yeah.
I got to get ready and bounce up out of here. But I'm gonna say this: when that kind of shit resonates with me, man, to on a personal level, because I've been there, done that twice, and this is my third go round. But I want. I don't know. I want to know what it feels like to be able to wake up and be able to buy $100,000 whip. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what that shit feels like. I want to know what it feels like to wake up and say I can actually today, damn, do anything I fucking want to do. I want to do that shit, man. And I think having the right companion, you know, older, younger, only can add to that or take away from that experience. You dig what I'm saying? So for me right now, it's a younger piece. You dig what I'm saying? It's a younger piece. You cracking 30, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 30, 33, 34, 35, we good. 40, I know some other shit going on there because you could be thinking like I'm thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you 40, you might want some younger dick. You know what I'm saying?
It's females that said like they like in their 50s. They not dating. They don't want to date nobody their age or older. They want some young because they feel like internally they still young internally.
Yep. You see Reggie? See what Reggie said? Can
what
you
see
say? It?
You are what you eat. Mine's 42. I'm 56.
See? Hey. What the fuck he gonna do with another 56-year-old except not fuck, drink mimosas, and go on cruises?
Not true. There's females out there in their 50s, upper 50s, and even their 60 will run circles around you. Hey, I always say this. Everybody talk about older women. Angela Bassett is bad.
Yeah, Angela Bassett got Angela Bassett money to keep her shit right.
I don't care. That right there is if something that age, she got to be on point like that.
What did my man say? Listen, Herb say I'm 53 and mine is 34. Dog.
But Herb still look like a toddler. Herb ain't got no damn great. Shut up, Herb. Shut up, man. You ain't had to rub that in. Shut up. And shout out to my sister, man. She a beautiful woman, man. Beautiful. And a professional boxer.
Okay. Okay.
Not niggas out. Professional boxer. She's no joke. But I saw with my own eyes, she treat my fans good.
You say lying about the ceiling fan, yo. Yeah. Turn that shit down, Cleophas. Fucking you. I ain't doing that shit, man.
Shit. Look who's in, man. What's up, Cole? Coco.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Daddy.
That's what's up. Stop that grown ass man.
Shout out to you, Coco, man. Glad you joined us. Herb, I don't know what you've been doing all your life. Probably drinking virgin blood or something like that. I don't know, nigga. You still look like how you
motherfuckers said. Sweaters in the summertime.
What you say?
Right, sweaters in the summertime. Right. What the fuck I'm gonna do with you? We both
older women like that. Cut it out.
Stop it. You come on, man. Stop playing. Cool out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Some of these young females is like bipolar ass, retarded and shit too.
Look, man. Look.
I had to. What he say?
I'm digging y'all podcast.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey
you,
man,
look,
come on the live and holler at us, Cole. Come on, man.
You ain't fucking with no fuck, man. Stop, Shrewd. Stop it. Stop.
What?
Stop it. You ain't fucking with no bitch with no bad knees. Stop it.
I don't date under 45.
No, I'm just saying you ain't fucking with no bitch that got bad knees.
No, pretty much the females around close to my age and everything, they ain't good health and they limber and stuff, the whole nine.
But they decent running vehicles.
Kids is grown.
Decent running vehicles. Decent running vehicles. Okay.
Better than decent. And they got paper.
All right. Okay. Low mileage and shit.
In paper, they got careers.
Okay. So they company cars. Okay.
Oh, hey man, I'm telling you. But then again, I've met a couple of young females though, but got their shit together. They ain't out here like thoughts and trying to be IG models and stuff. They got their shit going on too. But for me, like I said, I think my dating range is between 45 and 60.
Okay, knock yourself out.
Because I'll be June 1st. I'll be 56. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm proud. I thank God every day because where we came up at, we wasn't supposed to be it. I felt we were supposed to be going out of here by 18. But when you see somebody,
I saw pretty early that we were going to be around for a while.
Oh, really?
I kind of saw that because I looked at the motherfuckers that I just knew weren't going to be around a long time, and I'm like, I don't do that kind of shit. You're not going to be
man when you see family that you've been knowing for over 40 years and they still alive and kicking. Another motherfucker that looked like he never aged was Coco ass.
Coco, yeah, Coco stayed young. Yeah, man, he stayed young. He stayed young.
Man,
very young.
Still looked like the dude, man. And I was like, cause last time I saw him was at our brother's home going. And I was looking, I saw Pete and everything. I was like, my niggas. Pete looking good. Everybody looking good. A lot of people that got. Matter of fact, Cole hit me with this. He said, damn, we used to call you Big Room. We got to call you Little Room. And now I'm still big. But back then, I'm like, how big was I back then for people to think? But man, that's number man. I felt, man. I saw Trey. Man, that. I was like, man, my niggas. Yeah, some of the ladies and stuff like that, man. It felt good, man. It felt good to see Memorial Park. It felt good. That's what made us, man. Memorial Park made us, dog.
True that.
Made us. Now, in the very beginning, I had influence off of 75th, but a good chunk of like between 17 to when I left around there, about what, 22? I was 22, 23, it was Memorial Park, man. The mentality, the jokes, the humor.
Right.
And everything, Memorial Park, man. And people know that. When we go places together or separate, they like, man, y'all different. Or they would hear me and you talk and be like, man, y'all sound alike. Or y'all thoughts is alike. different, but y'all dialect and how y'all say things, I said that's Memorial Park.
You know who I used to want to emulate and sound like?
Who that?
Moolah.
There you go, that Moolah shit
If you
again.
wasn't
Carry
inspiring,
along, man.
if you wasn't inspiring to be Fieldhouse Moolah, what was your existence for?
Everywhere.
My existence, my whole existence, the way I live my life is because of Moolah. I said I cannot end up like that. Is what I do not want to be. I don't want none of that in my DNA. As like Memorial Park creating who we are, Moolah was the one thing that everything is cool except this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't be called Moolah.
The man that was cold in everything and pissed it all away, literally being an alcoholic.
Moolah.
Just happy with being a field house, whatever.
A field house attendant?
Just, and on top of that, the field house was supposed to be for us to go to. He'll kick us out at 5 o'clock. So have his boys to come so they can get drunk, high, and run through crackhead bitches. I'm like, damn, man, this is supposed to be for us. Get your ass out of here. It's my time now.
Oh, God, man. Shrewd.
I love Memorial.
Shout out to everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When they tore that field house down, I cried, man. That was my memories.
Legend has it. Rumor has it. How I heard through the grapevine from some reliable sources is that they buried Moolah under. No, it's true. This is serious. Look at my face. I'm serious. They buried Moolah underneath where it used to
underneath
be.
where the field house used to be.
Hey, you make me laugh. But I'm trying to Shrewd. No, Shrewd, I'm serious. No, Shrewd, you pissing me off. I'm serious. You pissing me off. I'm serious.
I'm picturing it.
This some real shit. This some real shit. Moolah is buried. He went down with it.
All his alcoholic buddies all standing around pouring out White House roll. All the crackhead bitches used to fuck itching and shit, like paying their respect.
Shrewd, you making a joke out of this. I'm being serious. When they told Moolah that they were tearing it down, he said,
"Oh my God,
you gonna take me with this motherfucker. You gonna take me with it." And when that bulldozer, they say people that lived in the white building heard Moolah scream.
Not the white building. Oh, you were in the white building.
As the bulldozer was rolling over his drunken body, they heard him screaming, "Memorial!" And they buried him.
What up, little bro? What up, man? My buddy Gregory Hill, man. What's up? What's up, Greg? What's up, Heart?
The death of Moolah. You could call that segment the death of Moolah.
The death of Moolah. Dang.
Yep.
Well,
I gotta go.
On that note, we gotta come to an end, man. We've been in for about 2 hours and 15, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, Shrewd. Man, thank you again, man, for being the brother. Man, you've been down, man. And shout out to Real Talk. Shout out to Moolah. Because Moolah was a cool dude, man. Moolah was a trip. He's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? He's a part of the story.
Jokes, man. That's just how we are.
That's part of the story, man.
We used to ride each other, man.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that came by, stopped in, jumped on the live. Man, look. Outwork everyone. Hold yourself accountable. And fucking be honest with yourself. If you fucking off and bullshitting, on your goals, accept that. But don't base in it, man. You could just hold yourself accountable and, man, get up early, man, as early as you can, man. Like, I'm trying to form that habit, man, of getting up early, man. And, you know, I want to give a big ups to you, Shrewd, because I'm glad you went out last night. And I know you're tired today, man, but, you know, I'm so fucking glad that you went out, man. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know what I'm saying? But, man, just thank you again. And like I said, everybody, wake up early, get it done, outwork everyone. And, man, you know, pick you a nice car to have for a while in life, man. If you're gonna lease a car, you know what I'm saying, lease a good one, man. Good engine. Make sure the interior is straight, man, and make sure it's a place you want to ride in every day. See, my last car, I didn't want to I didn't want to ride in it every day because I hated it. I hated the way it looked. I hate the mileage, everything, man. But find you a nice car to ride in, man. And you know, if it picks her upper, you
it's
know,
on you,
fix
man.
it up.
It's on you
Yep.
what you want to do with your vehicle.
Yep.
If you want a
man, be
vehicle you can
wise,
fix
man, with the
on,
vehicle.
do that. If you want a
Yep. You
vehicle
want something
that's
new?
luxury, go get that.
New does resonate with maybe a newer model, so a younger vehicle.
Okay, that makes more sense. Newer model, because new. Nah, that's something that's something else.
But a newer model. That's what I said. Like 30. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a newer model. Okay, that's cool. But man, he said fine. Find your vendors. No, look, I gotta go. Shout out to everybody that stopped by today,
All right,
man.
shout
Outwork everyone.
out, man. Much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I really do.
Shrewd, I'm finna hit you up.
All right, Cat Daddy.
All right, peace.
Peace.